Technically, work.
Start. Yes.
It's a going. Things are happening. Things are
Sweet.
moving.
Sweet.
I think we're on,
Sweet.
man.
We're on.
I think we're on, man. No.
I think we're on too.
Good. Okay. Lounge, yeah. Say something for me one more time.
And something one more time.
And something one more time. I think
And one more time, even yet. Something.
this helps. It sure
Yes, it does.
does. Help
Levels
me
are good.
out. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're ish. Close enough. I think maybe I could come up a little more.
Yeah. No. It's hard to tell on Discord because it, you
Yeah.
know,
Discord fixes it.
fixes it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I think we're good.
Looks good. I
Uh
see videos and stuff.
oh cool. And then as is appropriate at the beginning of every one of these shows, I get to flounder around and pretend I know what I'm doing. So, here's what I got to
Someday
do.
you'll get the scenes and stuff figured
I
out,
don't
but I
have
mean,
any
don't rush
scenes,
into
Dan.
don't rush into it, Leo.
I've got the one scene. That's it.
That's
And then
one is all you need.
I just play with that one scene and pretend like I know what's going on. But I did get this guy
Oh,
figured
yeah.
out. I had to find the
Cool.
cable and the matching cable and everything.
Yeah,
So,
that matches.
because I have a feeling once we get
Mhm.
to a certain point, we'll just be waiting on the Gentoo stuff.
Well, that's a good possibility, that's for sure.
Oh, wrong guy. Root.
Root, that's the guy.
That's who I need right now. Maybe not soon. Uh-oh, look at that. Got a little what is it? What is it on the Twitter now? It's not a retweet. It's a something.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, the zitter.
We got a Riri from Vivaldi. That was cool.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Cuz I want to play Vivaldi today. That's the whole point of me getting that controller set up. Is that I want to play a little bit of Vivaldi just to get that going. But before we can do that, I have to
Mhm.
make some progress in Gen 2, but not Gen 2. We have Gen 3. If you
Uh-oh.
notice,
I can't. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that guy's
it's
not there
it's
right
missing.
now.
He's missing. Yeah. He's a couple of
He's
rooms
been re-
over.
he's been replaced.
No, well, yeah, he has, I guess, with Space Tux. This is Space Tux,
Mhm.
by the way. He is a member of NASA. He has allegedly been to space.
Sure.
I say
Sure.
allegedly because I'm pretty sure that's what he told me. So
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that should be interesting. So we're working on hardware now.
uh huh, uh huh.
So, well, I mean, so one of the good things is it should go a little faster for some of the stuff. I mean, with gonna have a little more CPU and whatnot, right?
True. I put it over there because I knew those fans were going to be screaming.
They do.
They definitely do.
Mine does every week.
I guess that's how mine will be eventually. But the added challenge is going to be do not break Endeavor OS.
That is an added challenge. I didn't do that. I wasn't that brave.
Yep. Well, we'll see. Oh, look at that.
Yeah,
It's
that
a
didn't take long, did it?
no, it didn't. How do you do that? How can I?
I don't.
Oh, the
Well,
trash can. Delete. All right.
yeah.
I didn't even read that one. I hope that was spam.
Oh, it was.
I figured.
I don't have the moderator privilege
Oh,
there, so
right. Oh, you don't?
no. But that's okay.
Oh, I need to give you that. You can have it.
I don't know how to do that either.
Do. Okay, that's the tweeters. People in the here should know. Oh, now you got a HTTPS over here. Silly. Oh.
Oh.
How do I get a better image on there? Like, I'm pretty sure that was like 3,000 by 3,000, and yet it still shows up all grainy and weird. What is up with
Which
that, man?
platform are we looking at?
I'm looking at Discord. I think it's about to pop up on
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying now.
the Telegrams. Check it out. Look, it's the same over there.
Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
Do I have to do like a smaller image? Is it because it like like blows it up and then shrinks it down, or it's too big, or
maybe it needs to be bigger?
it's huge, dude. I gave it the 3,000 by 3,000 one. I feel like that's they squished it down so bad, so much that it's
compressed.
It's gone the other way.
It's not the size, it's the compression that they've applied.
It's the motion of the compression. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, that's it.
Not the size that counts. Apparently. Because it looks fine on Twitter. Let me see. Let's see if it looks fine on the Mastodons. Oh, it doesn't even render. Oh, Mastodon needs the... hold on. Got to edit the Mastodon. Mastodon needs HTTPS as well. I didn't think I'd be praising Twitter today. But here we are.
Well...
It looks good on the Mastodons, too, now that I fixed it.
It's a lot that's not great on the Twitter, but...
Oh, yeah. There's... See, the trick with Twitter is if you don't engage with any of the weird stuff, it doesn't really end up on your timeline. Because I don't scroll it anymore, but I still see the home feed from time to time. And it's always like Popey or, regular stuff.
Yeah.
Tech stuff. You know who it is? It's always Liam from Gaming on Linux.
Yeah, Liam's on there pretty, yeah.
See, now you're going to make me look at it. I don't want to. Vivaldi, Bottles, Brody on Linux. Random thing they've added to my timeline that is Linux related though. Venstone, Nixcraft, Caddy Web Server, Glorious Eggroll. Like, my timeline's pretty good.
It is pretty good. That's a lot like mine.
Yeah, a reply to something. George Castro replied to something. KDE Community.
Nice.
Nate. Liam LXer, Papa West. Chris Fisher. Oh yeah, I forgot we followed him. Eric Eckmeyer. Why do I know that name?
Ubuntu Studio.
That's the one. Yep.
Ubuntu now, too.
Wow, he's busy. Yeah, Phoronix Quad 9.
He's just the lead developer on Ubuntu. His wife is actually the flavor lead.
How cool.
And
what a cool duo that is.
Yeah, no, it is. It definitely is. She's like, the education type specialist, I guess, in the family, and he's the artistic type. So
that's cool, huh? We have that kind of dynamic. Yeah. All right. Click and rack the Hackin' Bros. Ooh, that's a really hard thing because there's no capitalization in it. This is why I appreciate camel cased hashtags.
Yeah.
But yes, hang on. We got distracted talking about Edge Ubuntu and what's the other one? Music Ubuntu
Studio.
Ubuntu Studio.
Ubuntu Studio.
That is Music Studio to me now, apparently.
Sure. I mean, that's a part of it definitely. Creative content.
It is a music studio. Hang on, let me get this command line shared out. How do I even do that? Okay. See, this is why I'm bad at this. There we go. No? That's not the one. That's the one.
Oh, System D with SE Linux. I don't know.
Okay, not SE Linux, but yes to System D. Hang on, I have, as usual, ruined that. Let me put it right there. Hey, look at there.
It's behind the other one though.
We got the thing. We got the
Yeah,
thing.
there it is. You got it now.
All right, but yes, the plan was Estem D. The plan is Estem D. That is true. Yeah, but we're starting from scratch, man. So it has told me this is your first time chatter. So I don't know if you've seen any of the previous stuff. So we had done a full on, and this is for anybody else that will watch this later on. We've done a full on Gentoo in a VM in. What was it? Oh, Proxmox. I was hosting it on Proxmox. I still have that one. We can always do testing on it. I almost killed it, but Dan saved it. I
guess. I don't know. We've had some other contributors to saving it as well.
Well, I've used the command line tool logger to add it to the system log so that the computer knows, the VM knows that it almost died, but it didn't. And I blame Dan. So I'm sure it appreciates you for not letting it die. But now we get to do all that on real hardware. Oh, and we got it all the way up to GNOME, but we used not sysv. What is that one? Run it. No,
Run it. No.
Is it Run it? It's
OpenRC.
OpenRC. That's the one. Yeah. Because I wanted to stay as easy peasy as possible. Before I did,
System D's not too bad. They got some instructions there, pretty much all along the way there for that. So.
Well, and there's a profile.
Right.
Man, see. Now we're getting scary. I don't mind encrypting, but I do have the hard part about that's. It's not even really that difficult because I've done it a bajillion times. It's never on Gentoo. I have another install of Endeavor OS on this machine, different disk, so that will make it easier. Let me see. I don't remember which one. I guess I should mount it and find out. Oh no, it's definitely SDA, because there's a. I chose swap with Hibernate when I did that. Right?
Okay,
pretty sure.
I guess. So.
I mean, hold on. Let's let me see. What do we got? What do we got to mount?
Do you have
20 gigs? Let me see.
Okay.
We got. Well, I guess if I just undo the human, you can see closer to 20 gigs. 20 gigs ish.
Yeah, so give me bytes.
Yeah. So let me what are we doing? Let's we'll call it end for Endeavor, and I guess it's SDA2. And let's that looks like it, right? How where does XFCE keep its stuff? Because XFCE is on it. How can I verify if this?
Well, there should be some stuff in Etsy or home, or probably in your home config, home.config.
Oh, right. Okay.
Could be some configuration files and stuff there, right?
No. Oh, oh yeah. There's a Leo in there. Oh, what? Oh,
yeah,
I'm an idiot.
Leo,
Yeah. Dot config. There we go. Oh, Thinnar. Yep. Okay. Good. That's it. Ooh, good.
Okay.
Good. I'm working my way with you. Let's see. So.
Oh yeah. All right. Yeah.
Of
that
course.
Makes sense.
Of course, Firefox.
That's a good way to go.
But I think instead of taking the binary Firefox, because Gentoo uses ESR, is that correct?
No, you can install the main.
Oh, they have a regular main Firefox.
They do. They have both.
Cool. Okay. Well,
I think you can install both. I have the regular one.
Yeah, because I was gonna say for safety's sake, I would probably install Firefox and actually compile the thing a couple times just for funsies, but eventually go to the binary one because that's a bit of a compile.
It's faster.
Yeah, and what they have their monthly release, right? Firefox is.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I was thinking the way that you did it with the tar GZ directly from Firefox, and it just kind of takes care of itself, like would be a pretty cool way to do it.
It does, and it would totally work.
Okay. All right. So we know SDA is off limits. Don't do anything to SDA. Don't break SDA. Let me unmount that. just so I can follow my own rule. Don't break SDA. All right. SDB is the disk that we can play with. We can trash everything on it and put Gentoo on it. So,
Cool.
Gentoo handbook time. Unless you got this down, Dan, you just ready to go.
No, I do not. No,
Okay,
I've
all
done
right.
this about the same amount of times you have.
Okay. Well,
Here's a question.
I feel like you've done it
EFI,
more than
obviously,
once.
right?
Yes.
What I have, yeah, I have.
So not quite true. All right. We did this bit. I've got the AMD 64, blah, blah, blah. I got that. I did verify. We're good. I put it on a USB. We're obviously booting from it. I'm in SSH. So if we have to reboot, I have to walk over there and choose the correct boot device, because I think right now Endeavor is set to number 1. But maybe not. I'll give it a couple seconds and find out. If I can't SSH into it, then I'll have to do that. I created myself. I turned on SSH. Obviously, we're in an SSH session right now. Configure the network. I don't have to do anything here because...
Oh, tips. We'll take tips.
Oh, yeah. Oh, give me all the tips. I don't think I have to do anything here. I'm all DHCP on Gentoo, but on the router side, I've got a static lease, so I know the IP just in case, but also have I have it
That's good and
DNSy.
stable. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It is named Gen 3, up from Gen 2, which was the last machine, and I named it to be funny, but then I was like, oh, what do I call the next one? Well, what is it? 1 plus plus? Is that how you increment in?
I think so.
in
Yeah.
stuff. So I 1 plus plused it, and now it's Gen 3, which makes no sense unless you know the backstory. Okay.
I think it's funny.
So we know our device. We know it's SDB. I have verified that. We're good to go. We're definitely doing UEFI, so have that in mind. I don't particularly care about the file system. I don't really do a whole lot of things file system wise in the back end, man. So is there a good reason to go one or the other?
No, probably not.
If you use the Arch installer, the only reason I don't want to use
Yeah.
Yeah, the only reason I don't want to do that is because I would have to get up and, well, I would have to create an Arch installer disk and then get up and then actually physically change it over there and then do the whole getting into it again thing. But I have heard that tip before, and I think
That's a good tip, because that is a giant pain I felt like when I was installing this as compared to installing Arch. I felt like all of the mounting nonsense that you had to go through.
oh, now I remember. Okay, I was about to ask why.
Was a royal pain compared to what Arch was, and essentially it was doing the same thing. But Arch obviously has a script
They
to
automated,
do that.
yeah. What
And that
was
pretty
it?
fantastic.
Yeah, it's in the handbook. It
It is in the handbook. It does tell you how to. It just I remember, like, man, this is boring.
Yeah, it was like 5 things I had to copy pasta into the
Right.
terminal.
It was all of the mounts that you had to end up doing, and you had to do it in the right way, obviously, so that things were accessible correctly.
Right. Okay. Well, next time I do this, which I have a feeling I'm going to blow it up eventually, so I'm going to be forced into a next time.
That's cool. I think it's good. It's a good tip, because I feel like that would definitely streamline things.
Yeah. Okay, here's where I'll stick with default. I'm okay with default. RAM size times 2. So it's telling me I need a 40 gig swap partition. Do I?
Well,
Do
are you
I,
going to
though?
hibernate? Are you going to hibernate?
Oh, I'm definitely not. But is that why it tells me to do that?
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think it mentions. Hold on. Control F,
It doesn't.
hibernate. Oh, wait. It does say hibernation. Okay, hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you're just going to suspend, you don't need all that.
then it probably does not need much swap space. Okay, so how are we feeling? I've got 20 gigs. What are we feeling about a 4 gig swap space?
That seems like plenty.
And then if I ever decide to go swap file, which I feel like I will, I'll just delete that swap and then reclaim it. Well, so I'll need to do that at the end then, because the way
just
that
leave it alone. Yeah.
I guess 4's fine. Yeah, and I won't use it much.
Yeah. So he says you could probably make a swap file out of the gate.
Yeah. Oh, I think you should. Oh, okay, swap file instead of swap. So you can do that. Wait. So I don't need to make the swap partition at all. I can just do that now. Well, now-ish.
Well, after you get the thing installed.
Oh, before I start compiling stuff, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. See, this is why Gentoo is really cool. Well, any system that you have to cobble together yourself, because you have to do that kind of thing.
Yeah. It's flexible.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna fdisk and get rid of everything, and then.
Yeah, you got to have your partition set.
Yeah, I kind of actually have to do that part first. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't have that without us. Yeah, you
what
can't
is
have that
it?
swap
It's
file without it.
P for what's there.
Yeah, P will print you out.
D for delete, right? Yeah, D. Yeah, D. Yeah, D. Yeah. Okay, and then nothing. Cool. New. Wait, hold on. I want to be sure I'm in GPT. I don't know if.
It is say GPT.
Oh, did it?
Down at the.
Oh yeah, it sure did. It already was. Well, we got a new one.
Well, that's all right. We're good.
And
it's
then
good
we
to
need
start fresh.
New partition. Make it number 1. Start at the beginning, and we want plus 1 gig. 1 gig good for
Oh, geez, that's plenty.
Yeah, I mean, what most systems do like 512 meg or something like that, right?
300, I think.
Partition.
It depends. It depends on the system. So most of them don't actually put the kernel in your boot, right?
Yeah, they just link.
They link to it.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
so you don't need a whole lot of space for that, right?
Right.
But for the ones that do put the kernel in there, yeah, you obviously need some space. I mean, a gig is fine.
True.
If you've got it. I don't know.
Oh, I've got it. We got a 256 gig drive here.
Oh, that's plenty. Yeah.
Yeah, we should be good. Well, it's gonna end up being VFAT, but no. So if it's VFAT already, I'll leave it there. All right. And then the next one, new, and the rest of the disk, right? Because we're going swap file, not swap. I appreciate that. All right.
I think so.
Okay, well, I told it not to take away the VFAT signature, but it's so I need to set it to EFI. Oh wait, I remember the last time we did this, I couldn't remember the letter for it because I never do it that way. Yeah, because it's L to show all the partition types, but it was it's because I did T and then it gives you a list. I want number 1. This is why I never remembered L, because it just gives it to you. EFI said, I just want 1. Partition type 1. Change type. Cool. All right. Does that look right? 1 gig EFI, the rest of the disk Linux.
Sure. Yeah. And then you just got to splat down your file system, whatever you choose.
All right. Okay, so that's step 2, right? We did all the.
I think so.
Created EFI. We created the root partition, saved it. Viewing. Did that. Oh, I didn't label it. I guess I don't really care. They're doing swap. We're skipping for now. All right, now file systems. So it does say XFS is recommended. But
really?
It does say that in bold. Oh, hold on. Let me get it on the stream. There. It does say that in bold. XFS is the recommended all-purpose, all-platform file system. But, I mean, they give you a big old list of everything. So Btrfs, ext4, F2FS, XFS, VFAT, NTFS. Well, okay, there are only 3 on there that I would actually pick. Ooh, I think that's I appreciate that click, but I'm gonna keep it simple this time. I'm telling you, I'm gonna blow it up, and because of that, I'm gonna have to go through it again. And next time, what did we say? There was something else. you had mentioned. It was the crypt. Oh, and the arch. Yeah. I want to do the arch to root next time. Make it easy on myself, and then I'll do I'll encrypt that time too. I'm gonna skip that for this
So,
time.
yeah, XFS is fine, I
There.
guess. I'm surprised they that's the recommended. Usually EXT4 is
We
pretty
had,
much most distros, right?
but we had this conversation the last time too. Even who was it? Josh was on the stream, and he didn't
Hmm.
like. I had said that there was a recommended file system, and he said he didn't believe it. And then we found that we found exactly that, and I was like, I mean, that's why I did it. I wanted to stay as close to the metal as possible, as close to the handbook as possible.
I think it's whatever you want to do.
All right.
I've actually got mine Butter FS,
Uh
I think.
okay. I think I like what Click said. Yeah, EXT4. I think that's what I'll do. I think I'll do EXT4. It's what I'm most familiar with. But I do eventually. So again, when I blow it up, I think I'll probably go Butter FS. But
Hmm.
I guess we'll have to see at that time. Because what I'd like for especially for Gentoo, because when you're on EXT4, if you want to take a backup or whatever, you got to rsync it or something like that. Because I'm thinking stuff like time shift. But with
Yeah.
ButterFS, you can make use of the snapshots if you set up the sub volumes correctly in the first place.
Yes.
But in the interest of, I guess, time before I get better at this, butter at this, we can do some. We'll just do ext4. All right. So I make f. I
That's
can't
kind of the
type
standard fare for
ext4.
most distros. So,
FS2V2.
EXT4 is just fine.
Yeah. All right. Oh, I have to format STB1, don't I? To VFAT.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I should do that.
Or,
Make
yeah,
FS VFAT.
fat something.
All right. They mention it actually. I wanna.
Yeah, it's right
Oh, did I?
there
Yep.
where you're at.
Make
think, right?
FS. So the dash F32 specifies FAT32. Is that what that's about?
I believe so.
So if you do, see, there you go. Click, got it. If so if you do F64, would that format it what is it? XFAT. Would that do that?
Maybe.
That's just an interest. Hold on. I'm. See, this is my problem, Click, and I'm sorry for this, but the thing that I do is very much get off track because I have.
Yeah, you want 32-bit.
Yeah.
You definitely want.
Yes, for this definitely. But this is what I'm saying. Like, I get off on these crazy tangents because I end up asking questions that I don't know the answer to, and I like to know.
So 12, 16, 32, those are your options.
So big F. Oh, yeah. Okay, 12, 16, or 32.
16 or 32, those are your options.
So there must be a makefs.xfat or something.
Probably.
It goes straight to ext. There's no .xfat.
So I don't know.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Well, you probably need there's probably another set of extensions or whatever that you need to install there.
Oh, maybe.
And you're on the live disk, so you're kind of limited in what you got.
There's like 400 megs of stuff on here, man. I could throw XFAT in there. Okay. So we're formatted there. We're formatted ext4 right here. Okay. So I think we're good disk-wise. All right. Mounting the root part. Oh, this is the beginning of that thing. Make their. Oh no,
yeah,
no,
this isn't as bad though. This is like the easy parts.
Make
we
their
haven't got the hard
parents
part yet.
MNT. Oh wait, but it already had that. That was already there. I didn't even do that.
I think it depends on the disk that you booted it from. Like, because you don't have to use the Gentoo live disk, right? You could be using a different.
Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I didn't read it. I didn't read that. Okay.
You could be using a different live disk.
So if I were in the
wants to make sure you got your mount points set.
Yeah, if I were in the Arch installer, then I would want to do this. But because I'm not,
because like you could use anything. Like it doesn't matter. You could use an Ubuntu disk if you wanted to. Really, probably to get through most of this.
That's too cool that you can even do that. So I think I'm going to use the bin from the beginning, but I said that I was going to do it on the VM, but I ended up not doing it, not compiling the kernel. So I want to get a kernel on there now. So for now, I think that is the only thing that I'm going to take as a binary early. Everything else will be compiled. I never got Firefox on the VM, did I? We
I
never
don't know
got
if you
that
did
far.
or not.
Yeah, because we were.
Well, so it had GNOME Web on it, right? Because you did GNOME,
And it kept
and
crashing. We kept trying
I
to.
know, but I think you kept using that.
Yeah, I did. You're right. Because it kept crashing because I kept trying to run DOSBox in GNOME
Mhm.
Web, and it did not like that.
No, it didn't.
it,
No, GNOME Web did not like that. No.
it did not like that at all.
Honestly, I think so. The binary comes with probably more than what you need, but it comes with everything you need, kind
Yeah.
of thing.
Okay, so I'm mounting. This is the one that I want, right? The big directory, SDA. Well, they say SDA3, but mine is SDB2. We're talking the
Right.
system directory, right? Yeah, okay.
Root.
Yeah. All right, cool. So that's there. If temp, I don't need that. All right, so stage 3 time. Let's download, baby. Okay. If the stream stutters, it's because I'm downloading Gentoo. I feel like that is the only good excuse for a stream stutter. Is I'm downloading Gentoo, dude. That is the correct time, but the incorrect time zone. But we don't set time zone here, right? Not yet.
Not yet.
Time zone's later. Okay. Official
Yes,
Gentoo.
new NVIDIA drivers out for the NVIDIA folks. I'm glad I don't have NVIDIA.
I know. Oh man, yeah. This is an Intel box. This is a T450S, man. So I don't even think I have to bring any drivers in whatsoever.
No, probably all in there.
And I don't think the fingerprint driver on the T450S ever actually got support. So I don't even know that there's a driver out there for that, even if I wanted to make my life hard. All right, so I need the System D Stage 3. Hold on, we need to go to the Gentoo place real quick. Gentoo download Stage 3 System D.
Yeah,
That's the one I want.
So the fingerprint reader on my Asus works from my limited testing, but the resolution, if you will, on that isn't very good. So it takes a lot of swipes sometimes to get it to recognize you, because it just doesn't read your finger very well.
Maybe that's what was up with my framework. Hey Icarus, by the way, I heard you read that. I didn't know that was from Icarus. Welcome to the stream. You're gonna watch me fail. Eventually, it'll happen. Eventually, but that's really cool. What kind of NVIDIA card do you have? The 4090. Is there a TI of that yet? Surely they have squeaked out 4% extra performance on it. Surely. But it's all for the Bitcoin.
That's very rock bottom right now.
Yeah, all that stuff is not great. Oh, cool. And Click says time date CTL. Time date control. I always say CTL. This is like
not wrong.
No, but it's like sudo. It's because I only ever read it when I was introduced to these words, system CTL, things like that. Like I only read them, and so it was already decided in my brain how I was going to verbalize these things. And then I hear other people, more than one other people say it, and I'm like, of course.
It kind of makes sense, but I don't know as you're wrong.
Yeah, of course I said it wrong.
I will fight over it being sudo.
Okay, yeah. So Click is Team Sudo. Hey, we need T-shirts, man. Team Sudo and Team Sudo. I'm just saying. And we need like a little picture of a ball of dough or something. Because
so sudo makes sense. It's super user do.
I understand that. I didn't know that at the time.
Right.
I didn't know that's what it stood for.
Oh, yeah, right.
Because so quick backstory. When I first did sudo, it was in my mind for some reason I was a pseudo admin. I wasn't the admin because that is root.
Uh,
But I was a pseudo admin. I had root privileges, so I could pretend to be the
all right.
root on the system. So
I can buy
sudo,
that.
yeah, like PSUEDO, right? Like as in not quite a. And so that's where that came from. And then so forever and a day I've pronounced it pseudo, and I can't stop. I've tried, but I can't.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
gonna.
I can buy that, I guess. If you, at least you got a good reason.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it's a good reason, but it is a reason. All right, so oh, this is just gonna work. Oh, they give you a command that just works because they wildcard it all up. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
that should just go. Well, let's find out. Hey, look at that! It just went. Am I really? So most people say sudo? That's cool. Okay, maybe most people thought about that, like thought that way when they were introduced to it. But I like the sandwich thing. I don't know if was it always a sandwich, their logo. Sudo.
I feel like
Wow, most say sudo. That's insane. I didn't know that. That's cool though. But yeah. So I looked a while ago, and their logo was a sandwich, but there was a
mhm.
joke, in XKCD, because
Yeah,
that's where I think it came from. The
could be.
XKCD was,
Well,
make me a sandwich, and then the person says no, sudo
this
make
this
me a
seems like
sandwich.
it could be a history show episode
Yeah, give
or
it time.
a little bite out of one of those shows, right?
Give it time. Give it time. I think that's gonna happen.
Yep, I can see that
I
happening.
need to email whoever invented sudo. Who did that? Actually, okay. See, again, that's how I get
There we
off
go.
track.
There we go.
Don't
Just
make me do it.
save that for the topic shows, huh?
You're right. You're right. Okay, so we did that. We extracted everything. Now I need to mess with the make.conf. All right. Etsy portage. Oh, no. Etsy.
Portage.
See? It's another one. Portage. But it's not. Is that a word? Is that an actual French word, though?
Portage.
Portage.
Yeah.
No. Well, portage. Yeah.
Oh, I believe it is. Yes.
Okay. Hold on. See? Oh, yeah. I'm going to find out because I need to know. French. Portage. What does it mean? Carrying.
Hmm. Yeah.
Crap. It actually is.
Portage.
Portage. Okay. Wow, you got to get that in there. All right.
Well, hey,
Listen,
we're lucky I got that close.
Yeah. Apparently I was born with the ability to roll my R's. I think I can do the as well too. So I think I got the best of all those worlds there, man.
Mhm.
All right. Okay. Oh, this was a debate the last time. 02, 03, because Clear Linux is all 03.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a recommendation.
Right. 02 is the recommended default, as it says. That's not in the stream. There it is. 02 is the recommended default. And 03 is known to cause problems when used system-wide. But the question is, when was the last time this particular page in the handbook was updated? There's probably an answer down here, actually.
I feel like
Do y'all see that? Look at
yeah,
this.
Click says 03 is just fine.
Look, I know, and I will believe him.
2015.
Yes,
2015.
this page has not changed in almost a decade. That's why I believe you. Click. All right.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. So
It's amazing it still works, right?
03 is fine. Click. I leave it to you. Do I do 02 or 03? That
Do
is
it, Leo. Leo, life on the edge, buddy.
okay. I'm gonna let Click have the final say here, but I have a feeling he's gonna say 03.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. 03. It's fine. All right. So this was the other thing that we ran into. March native. That is fine, but you can make it better,
Live it up.
right? Yeah. Heck yeah. Let's live it up. I told you I was gonna break it, and if it's gonna break, it's gonna be because of this. I'm just kidding. It won't. Oh wait, that's already in there. Change that to 3.
Yeah, March Native is just kind of a safe.
Okay, so I could put that in there to scoot on, But what you're saying is one of these days, what I need to do is change ImArch to something more appropriate for my hardware.
Potentially, although I tried that and then I couldn't compile stuff, so I threw that out.
Oh wait, so you're still ImArch native?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, cool. Okay, well then I don't feel like I'm out of my depth here then. So make ops. All right, so this was the other thing that we were talking about. Oh, a 3050. Hey, that's still a pretty respectable card. I appreciate that. Is so the 3050, you don't, that comes in a laptop, right? Like, is that a laptop card? Or that's interesting. 3050. Can you buy those? You could buy the 1050 Ti's. I remember that. Well, then that would make sense. You can get a 3050. Ooh, that won't come up with anything for me. All right, because I am on an NVIDIA chip, the Broadcom. Matter of fact, I think that's the last one before Intel dropped cool features. Well, or Linux dropped cool features for Intel. I think Broadcom or Broadwell was like the last cool one. I can't remember why that is. Okay, we got to make ops down here. All right, make ops equals how many jobs? So I've got 2 physical cores. So should I
Okay.
J2 on that then?
4,
I should 4 it.
I believe so, yes.
Set the make ops job value to the same number.
What processor do you have?
5300U. I'm going to put this in here because this will help me. Set the make ops job value to the same number of threads. Oh, returned by inproc. Well, I'm going to save this. Inproc.
Yeah, threads.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, well then we're good. So make J4, L4. All right. Set the make ops load average value to the same number of threads. Okay, so okay. Oh, well, look at that. The handbook had exactly the answer that I needed.
Yeah, that looks right.
Okay, cool. Oh, close my quote there. Ready, set, go. All right, so I'm gonna have to get up eventually because I got to reboot sometime, but I don't think that's yet.
That's quite a little bit yet.
Okay. Oh, mirror time. Oh, this is what got me tripped up the last time too. Mirror time. All right. Someone said there was an easy way to do this and it would just figure it out for you and you didn't have to actually go through the pain of selecting mirrors or something.
There's an auto mirror thing. I don't know.
I think it was something so simple like don't add it at all and it'll just figure it out. It was.
Oh yeah, click to skip it.
Oh, okay, cool. Skip it. Very cool.
I guess you're right. Just copy repos conf over.
Okay, so copy repos conf to the make.conf stuff. So
No, it's a portage. It's a repos. It goes in Etsy portage folder.
Where would I find
repos
that?
Conf should be on your.
Oh wait, there it is. Mount Gentoo Etsy portage. Oh, create it. Wait, hang on. Hold on, now I'm confused. Hang on. Copy the Gentoo. Okay, so I'm going to make it, though. So what would I copy over?
The one that's on the live desk, right?
Okay. Okay, makes sense.
No? Yeah.
Like / Etsy.
Oh, he says it's in USR.
Oh, it's in Oh.
So it's in Universal Shared Resource place.
User share, maybe? No. User local? Oh. No. Wait, maybe it's in. Oh no. User no, not in there either. There's a lag, and and I'm looking real dumb right now.
I don't know.
It's somewhere. You know what? I always forget how to use find, but locate's not on here, is it?
No.
Nah, I didn't think so. All right. But what the thing that I can't remember is what I was told. Because I didn't need to select it. And I swear someone said just don't do it at all. And then, yeah. So mount Gentoo user share. Oh,
It's in the directions.
Yep. And as soon as you said that, yeah. All right. So what is that mount? I'm already in mount Gentoo. So user share portage config. That's what I didn't have. All right. So what's this? Okay. Oh, that's it. All right. So I just need that stuff.
You just got to copy that guy.
Cool. Into the make.conf? Yeah, because that's what Mirselect does, right? It just adds whatever you select into make.conf.
No, I don't think so.
Huh?
I can't see your screen, so I have no idea.
No.
I have to go look up the wiki myself.
Sorry, I'm an idiot. There you go. So that's what I'm thinking about right there. Oh, into repos.conf. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep, that makes sense.
The line's right there. Copy, blah, 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 into the... right down there.
Just that line. Just that line there.
Well, you got to make sure you got a directory first, but yeah.
Oh, right. All right. I'll steal that. Make that easy, and then... All right. See, if I'd have just done exactly what he said... No, yeah, your typos had nothing to do with my
stumbling around
with me.
I just couldn't scroll your screen so I could see what.
Right? Because the way that the screen is set up is not the way that the stream is set up, so it's hard to remember to look right there because I'm trying not to break it before I can even get a chance to actually break it. Okay, so let me just for my own peace of mind. That is not right. Nope. Okay, I broke it. See, I'm so glad I looked at that.
You made that a directory.
Well, that's what it said to do. Make dir parents creates the repos. Oh, wait. Copy. What? Okay, hold on. Yeah, you got to help me look at this. Look in the command line here. What did I do wrong? Because it copied an ls of something into the directory. That's not good. Because...
Wait, what now?
Here, look. Cat. So we can look at it at the same time. Oh, well, hold on. Oh, partage. That's how I say it. Partage!
Oh, you typed it wrong.
Wait, no, I typed it wrong again. What did I do? Hold on. See, this is why I'm going to break. I'm telling you.
Yeah, that's a directory, but you got to go one file deeper there.
Oh.
Gentoo.conf.
That's right.
Is what you copied.
That's right. Oh, duh. All right. Okay.
I think you're good.
You know why? Because when they're a directory, I'm used to it being a .d.
Or just no dot at all.
Right. Yeah. So, like, because I'm coming from apt, right? And so lists .d.
Well, all of your configuration files, they go in a .d
in a
folder, right?
.d. And so when I see repos.conf, I'm like, this is a configuration file. Wow.
It is not. It is a folder.
I'm with you now. We're
there.
Okay. And so now we sync.
Now we sync. Yeah,
now we sync. Do I not need the DNS info? Because it's all good, I guess, right?
You could check and make sure you got some DNS going on there, right?
Because
Just do a ping like gentoo.org or something and see
No,
if you get.
Yeah, you're right. Because my domain, my name server, that should get copied into Mount Gentoo Etsy Resolve.conf, right? We should do that. I don't
You
guess
do
we
that
have
now.
to.
You do that later, I think.
Oh, really?
Well, yeah, it's going to use your live CD host stuff for your domain
Well,
right
yeah, I
now.
guess it wrote all of that automatically, right? So it should just continue writing all of that automatically?
It did. Did it did? Question mark.
It must have, because I didn't write that. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. Click.
Yeah, it must have.
That was pulled and parsed from DHCP.
All right, yeah, then you're good.
Okay.
So you do need to mount all those
When I
dimming
can't
plugins.
SSH in later, Dan, I'm going to blame you.
Yeah, it'll be getting out, not getting into it. Yeah, so you need to
Yeah.
mount. You need to do all those mount things. Just real
Okay.
fast.
This is what click meant. This is where the Arch Chroot really helps out. But lucky for me, I don't have to change like SDA, SDB things. So it's mostly just an annoyance.
I agree.
So what is the philosophical blocker for Gentoo to not just make a script to do this for you?
Probably I don't know. You should know what you're mounting, I guess.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, if that's the philosophical blocker, then that's cool. I get it. All right, so now it's time to root in to Mount Gentoo. So now I'm in the system. Source my profile. Well, the system profile. Okay.
Yeah. They want you to understand exactly everything that's under the hood.
Give me a little prompt.
I agree with that. That makes sense. I mean, it is. It's very explicit, right?
Yeah.
And so you know exactly what you're putting into it. And I think that's fair. You should know how it's put together. That's the
true.
idea behind this distribution. It's not meant to be just follow the wiki along necessarily. You should have an idea. And that's kind of why we do this stream too, right? We talk about each step that we're doing when we do it.
Yeah. I swear I'm not as dumb as I'm making myself out to be. But, you know, they're good questions to ask. And I do get sidetracked a lot. And then I end up learning stuff anyway, which is, I think that's half the fun of it, man. I mean, it might just be the fact that I can't focus. But, I mean, it's neither here nor there.
No, that's okay.
It's in Gentoo land is what that is. All right, so we're creating our EFI directory, mounting. Oh, cool. So we mount SDA1. No, mine's not SDA1. Mine's SDB1.
SDB, yeah.
Into EFI. I know that almost got me. And it would have, and actually, that would have blown away my old Endeavor.
It would have blown away your EFI.
Yeah, and then I wouldn't have been able to boot into any. Well, no, I would. I'd be able to boot into Gentoo, and then I'd have to fix Endeavor later. That would have been great.
Right.
That would have been great. See? That's the second time.
I know.
Second time I've been recommended EIX. Okay. All right. And I mean the first guy I respect because he was here the first time we were doing this, and now Click is here, and he's not been wrong once. So that's two. I think we have to use.
I think you need to. I think
we have to use EIX from now until forever. Oh no! See, I did it again. Hold on. Nope. Undo that. Undo boot, because that's the wrong boot. See, I almost did it, Dan.
Whoopsie doodle.
I'm so glad sometimes I read. Wait.
Adam got you flustered when he joined.
That's what it was. Hold on. Okay, I messed up. Oh, I'm not supposed to do both. I'm an idiot. That's what happened. I'm just blindly, see, this is why they tell you not to blindly copy stuff.
Who says that? They don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, Adam's all about to just copy pasta this PDF right into the admin account on your domain controller. He's all about that.
That's right.
Hey, and if it's not working, you should just throw sudo in front of it.
Right. Absolutely.
Yep. All right. Verify with me. SDB1 is mounted at EFI. That's what I want. That's
That
SDB1
sounds
is
correct to me. Yes.
SDB1 is definitely the boot partition that we formatted in FAT. So
and
it being
SDB2 is your root,
yeah.
partition that
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Told you I was gonna break it. Now it's time to WebRSync. Ooh, we're getting fun. We're at the fun part. We're at the part now where we can do stuff. We're cool. Adam, we're at the fun part.
Once you get
That's why I'm
syncing,
here.
yeah.
See, you came in at the perfect time to see why it breaks. I swear to God, you were here at this point the last time too, and we were trying to figure out why my mirrors were busted.
Yep.
Look at this. I think that says resolving. Yeah, it does. Unable. I told you, Adam. I think you're bad luck, dude.
It couldn't have gone better.
Dude.
It couldn't have gone better.
Nothing had gone wrong up to this point. And then here you are, and then there we go. Okay. What was the problem the last time? Temporary.
I don't know, but I feel like we've repeated it.
Hold on. No,
Yeah.
no, hold on. Ping. Uh-oh. See? It was the thing. Guys,
Was it that you weren't so. Oh, so you don't have a network connection.
no, it's not a network connection. Watch this. Boom.
Resolve.com?
Yeah, dude. Y'all told me to skip it. Hold on.
I didn't tell you to skip it. Whoa, whoa,
I
whoa. I
just
told you
got
to
here.
do it.
Hold on. There was a step back here, and I was like, we shouldn't do that. I didn't say we shouldn't do that. I said something. Here, this.
No, you just scrolled really fast and I didn't see
No,
what you
it was this bit. It was the copy DNS info. That's what it was.
He's got that motion blur on his stream. You can't see it when he's
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, how about we...
You're probably right. It was probably my fault. But okay, so I need to copy. This is what it is, dude. It's because it couldn't resolve a name. So I need to do this bit. I need to copy etsyresolve.conf into MNT Gentoo Etsy. Okay, that was. I bet you monies.
Well, that'll help a whole lot with DNS resolution, that's for sure, yes.
Having a resolver? Yeah.
Yeah, only a little. Okay, and then
Yeah, you want to get yourself your shell back
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
okay, let's try that again. Emerge WebRSync. Where you at? Come on. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. There we go. See, I can be on the ball sometimes.
Darn networking.
I'm glad my delayed entry could have you not put resolve conf in the right place.
I'm telling you, man. That's exactly what it was. I was channeling Adam, and he was like, "You're gonna mess this up, right here."
Yep, right here, right now.
Yep, that's exactly
Not
what it
enough
was.
copying and pasting from the internet.
The
problem.
See,
Yeah,
that's never the problem. Never, except for when I do it.
All right, so look at that. You got all synced up.
That's it. Now we can not e-select newsread because, I mean, come on. Who reads the news?
It's all bad news anyway.
There's
That's
nothing
right.
good in that.
There's a thing. Last time I was here, it was a thing about System D. Yeah, this. User merge for System D. But I think we hit that with a profile or something. I think the profile handles that for us.
It should.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Adam out here connecting on Gentoo. I think so.
He's been through it with us, so I mean, he's an expert now.
That's
so.
true.
Right.
He's watched me
I-
fail multiple times.
I can copy paste so well.
That's what's up.
Click. Nothing important there.
That's right. That is exactly right. Nothing important. Not anything. All right.
Belongs there.
So should I go ahead and just dive into straight up GNOME System D, even though GNOME might get me some flack right about now?
You mean by selecting your profile?
Mhm.
Why would GNOME get you black?
We'll see. We will see. Oh, no, I can't. That's not okay. I meant to type profile, but I typed port file.
Port file won't work. No.
Nope.
Profile maybe.
It'll be like port. Oh, what now? That's a portage, sir.
See, I think you're safe choosing GNOME because I happen to be a platoon sergeant in the GNOME Defense Force.
Beautiful.
So you'll be all right. Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it. All right. So I was gonna say you're part of the GDF, and then that reminded me of GDI, and then I was like, let's play Command and Conquer now.
Right. Yeah. Are you picking
Immediately.
this up?
Yeah. Oh, what? That's like the first or second
That was the
GDI
first
mission.
mission, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man, I played that in like 1997. Wow, dude. Wow, that's some. Yep. You just hit me right in the nostalgia. Oh, wow.
Icarus, yeah, hey, same. Yeah.
I need 23, right?
Gosh,
Merged user. That is what I want, right?
You do? I don't know. Do you?
Hold on. Combining profiles. What is this? This is super advanced Gentoo stuff. These are the wizard pages.
Ooh.
Profile settings can be combined in cascading, stacking fashion. Wow. This is very deep.
My mind is blown now.
Look at this. What? It's kind of impressive. Okay. Okay, wait. It works up the tree. Hang on. This is kind of confusing because of the way that it cascades. It says it cascades, but it goes up. Okay, so choosing System D also chooses GNOME, which also chooses Desktop, which also chooses 17.1, which also chooses AMD 64, which is the base.
Well, you're at base.
Right.
Everybody starts there.
Okay.
17.1 is the version you're on.
All right, so
the desktop profile basically is what you want for desktop
yes.
environments.
Right.
That's what
We
I
have
meant.
Desktop GNOME
Oh, whoops.
System D merged user. That's number 8.
Whoops. Yep, you're right. Thanks for saving me there.
Yeah, there's what you want.
I needed
There's
8.
what you want.
I was going for a non-desktop version. Yeah, you're right. Okay.
Dan was
I was
channeling it,
thinking-
and I just said it, yeah.
So that's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah.
You know what happened is the asterisk distracted me, and then I was like, "Oh,
yeah,
US
'cause
merged USR. Yeah, that's the one I want." Nope.
You're on a straight up just System D profile right now
See,
because that's what you downloaded.
Exactly. All right.
Right.
See, this is why I appreciate y'all making sure I don't make dumb mistakes.
Dan was just saying it with his thinker and not his talker.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get it out of my face in
That's
time.
the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I love that phrase. Get it out of my face.
All right. So we're setting 8. I want merged, not used merger. Used merger. GNOME. That's what with System D. That's what I want.
We got the Goodwill merger over
Hey,
here.
you better believe it. You better believe it. All right. So
That's what
set
Macklemore was talking about the whole time.
set 8. All right, cool. So now we're at the point where we just get to wait. We're here. Well, that went a whole lot faster than last time, I think.
I think we skipped some steps.
Hang
That
on.
pain.
Wait
Yeah,
a
like the
minute.
result comp.
Yeah. This is where I had some problems, right? Like it wouldn't build some stuff because I was missing some stuff because I had to go to the next page and then come back to do this. Let's find out.
Right.
Let's see what happens.
Let's find
It could have
out.
been the profile that you picked. Could have been the profile you picked before.
This
too.
is the profile I picked the last time, and then I was like,
You
all right, fine, we'll go back to normal.
But you didn't pick System D last time, right?
I'm pretty sure I
No,
did,
don't
dude.
think you did.
No.
Did you?
Well, okay, you know what? I'm gonna have to go back
I'm not
and
sure. I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah.
we're gonna find out real quick.
Let's just see if this works.
You okay?
Because you built it with System D, right, Dan?
I did both. I did
Okay.
one
Oh.
with System D and one without.
Click said
Um,
they liked hardened, and that's the hardened
yeah.
kernel, right? Oh. And this is why you have to do the stacking thing. This is what you were talking about.
Yes.
That's why you have to stack, because there is no desktop hardened. Oh,
Probably not.
right. Yeah, you have to like do a little of both.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this is where the SE Linux question came from too. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
You really need mandatory access control, though, Leo. Come
I
on.
mean, especially today.
Especially on your personal machine.
Well, Dan's the one
It's
that
a
has
laptop,
to.
though.
Dan's the one that has to give me the privileges to make the mistakes, right? And then
right.
because after today, I feel like Dan's like, you know what? You don't need domain admin. That's for sure.
Mm,
Okay, see? Hold on. What is this? Task was destroyed, but it was pending. I knew something was going to happen. Why? Hold on. Do I need a v this?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, this is not this. Actually, this is not the same error message I got, because the error message I got before was very much you're missing something to build stuff with. This is different, and it's all about Python. Why is Python complaining? Okay, hang on. Let's go up a little bit. Unable. Oh, see, I told you, dude. There it is.
Oh yeah, it failed up further.
Yep. I told you. You got to move ahead before you can come back.
You got to take steps forward before you can go backwards.
Because that makes sense. All right. Hang on. All right. So we're going to have to...
That isn't the best documentation ever.
Dude. All right. You got to come over
we
here.
We established the last time it was edited was 2015. So...
Oh, hold on. This page may be different. It's not. Just kidding. It's not. It's still 2015. I was trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. I was like, maybe it's 2019. No, it wasn't. Okay.
Things have not changed.
We have to pull in a kernel first, and the kernel sources first. Okay, I don't need the firmware thing, but there's another one down here. Install kernel system deboot right here. Oh, no, not system. Well, I guess maybe, but not yet.
I don't think you... Maybe, yeah, but I don't think so.
What was it? This is exactly why I had to abandon using systemd and GNOME, the profile at the beginning. That's why I went back to the original profile and then just kind of let it do its own thing.
I think I missed that part.
Oh, you were here though.
Maybe. Was I awake?
Exclude HE. I think you were. Exclude HE data. Keep going. So do I add that to the emerge syncy thing? Oh, HW data. Okay, I'll change it.
Yeah. Yep.
So that goes into the emerge. Okay. All right, so I'm going to put that here. But we said...
Yeah, throw that in there, yeah.
W data. Is that... Okay, all one word. Got it. Okay.
Right.
So emerge, ask, verbose, update, deep, new use, exclude, HW data, keep going, at world. Okay, we'll try this. As soon as I hit enter, I guarantee you Click's going to be like, no!
No, you're doing it wrong.
No!
Well, let's see what
all
happens.
have been masked. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Okay, so my question is...
But did it do anything?
Well, I don't think it's going to do anything yet. I think we're waiting because we have more to do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. All right. So, I mean, you know, if I'm doing this 100% wrong, then hopefully Click will save me. But...
So is it that Gentoo is actually difficult, or that the documentation is like a swirly mess and makes it difficult?
So
yes,
this is what I ran into the last time, because as soon as I got past this point, it wasn't particularly difficult. You just had to pay attention to what they were telling you and kind of change it to your own uses, and that's perfectly cool. But if you missed something or this, you had a different idea, you wanted to kind of pull away from the handbook at all, the handbook didn't support that. And I understand that, but the handbook kind of, if you don't know the tricks, the handbook will push you toward a Gentoo system that doesn't use systemd, and certainly couldn't use GNOME the way the handbook is written. So, I mean, yeah, my problem is not with Gentoo, it's with some of the choices that were made to write the handbook.
Yeah, right. So I mean, I guess you're right, Adam. It is not necessarily written for every scenario, I guess, is the thing. And
Okay.
so, like what Leo's saying, it's you know, it's written for somewhat specific scenarios and very basic, if you will.
Where is make.conf?
And if you follow that, that's great. But what it kind of expects you to be able to handle the off script stuff by yourself.
Oh, portage.
Right.
.conf. Click said to add package unmask. I noticed that in the output. Should I just put that down here?
To your make.conf, yeah. You can put it anywhere in there.
Yeah, I kind of figured, but AMD 64. Okay. Yeah, because I noticed that particular right here. Where was it? Masked by right here. So I suppose that undoes that eventually? But okay. All right. That makes sense. Okay, cool. All right. So emerge info grep use. This is going to tell me all the junk that I can do.
Yeah.
Oh, these are the active use settings.
Right. And so,
This is probably set by your profile.
yeah, it does get set by your profile.
So I at least want to keep these. Oh, wait a minute.
think-
All right.
No. Depending on your desktop environment, you're supposed to go look it up and see what
Hold
sort
up.
of flags you're supposed to use.
Click hook me up with the unstable branch now.
Cool. Yeah, that's good. That's where I'm at.
You know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna get GNOME 45, and I like GNOME 45, man. I've been rocking that on Ubuntu, and it's been pretty fantastic. Okay. So if I want to look at the descriptions, they're right there. An example we use. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
that's like a
DVD
plasma example. But if you want to
thing.
go look up the GNOME page,
We
it
will.
usually gives you some suggestions of what you want to add to your flags.
Okay. All right, but we're getting close. We're getting super close. We're almost there. We are almost there, and it almost took us the entire stream to do it. So let me bring in this real quick.
I'm honestly not too surprised. That's about right. That's about what it took us last time.
Oh, see, it won't emerge that. Okay. All right. Well, let me do the use flags. What were you saying, Dan? You were saying go look at the GNOME thing for the use flags.
Oh, for your GNOME desktop, yeah.
All right. Let me see. GNOME guide. Where are the use flags? This right here, not Qt5, not KDE, XGTK GNOME systemd.
Sounds right. But you want systemd, but yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely. All right, so that would be in Etsy portage make.conf, right?
Yep.
But no use flags are set yet in here.
Yeah, so you probably want some.
There we go. So, okay, so here's a question. If I'm rolling unstable, is there a way to roll back safely to... Not that I would, because honestly, I kind of want the new stuff. But is there a way? Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't need to do that. Look at this. When using desktop GNOME systemd profile, the use flags will be set automatically. It's possible to check system profile by running. Okay, so I don't even need to do that. Let me take that out.
They should be, but I wouldn't take it out. You want those.
No, okay. All right. You can fix anything. I feel like that's a very Gentoo thing to say, right? Like, you can nuke the entire hard disk, and it's Gentoo, though.
As long as you've still got your compiler.
That's exactly right. Okay, so CPU flags. So because I can't emerge this yet, because I don't have a kernel, nor do I have the kernel sources to be able to compile stuff. I have an Intel card, so I don't imagine I need anything particularly difficult to do. But what am I missing that I can't emerge that really quickly?
I don't know. Yeah, because you've broken this in a way that I have no idea.
Have I broken it though?
Not really, no.
And wait, it's not that far to go back. I think the only thing I added was the AMD thing, the package unmask
I don't
thing.
think that's what broke it, though.
No, because we couldn't compile in the first place because it ran into that issue that we ran into the last time. But that's because we didn't have a kernel and I had to back out. Failed to eat. Right.
Go back.
I'm telling you,
Okay.
this was the same. This was
It
the
failed
same.
up further. You got to scroll up.
No, I know, but no, it didn't. It failed right here.
No.
All right, we'll go back.
I'm looking at the red.
Yeah, nothing there. Config C group, fan notify, KCMP, AutoFS. It did fail there, but that's not where it broke. Those things weren't set.
I was just looking at the red.
Yeah, so this. But that was the very first thing. It was unable to find this is it. This is what we ran into the last time. There is no kernel there because we didn't get one. So I have to install. Hold on. Try installing System D right now. But I don't think that we're going to run into this again. I won't be able to compile System D because I don't have the kernel sources in user source Linux to be able to compile anything. That's why I couldn't even compile this very last bit, this silly little program, CPU ID to CPU flags. To get the CPU flags, I need to add to my use thing.
Yeah, so it's out of order is what you're saying.
Yeah, this was the problem we ran into. The handbook didn't have the answer to this until later. It was here, and then I had this epiphany that like, oh, you just needed to go get the kernel and its sources. It was here somewhere. Is this the one? How do I get the binary kernel and its sources in binary form? I just needed to splat that crap in user source, whatever.
Installing the kernel sources. That heading should probably help you.
Is this? Can I do it? Okay, we're gonna find out if I can do this.
Give it a whirl.
Oh no, that's not what I copied. Copy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he just said it. All right. Click just said it. Gentoo sources. Can we do it? Ooh. Okay. Well, I got a prompt.
Should pull them down, no?
Nope, didn't do it. All right. Since Portage Builder does not exist, elf utils. So I'm missing elf utils. There's something before this. I need a kernel. I think that's what I need. I want the.
All right. Well, that's up above.
Well, this is the kernel bin. Right here.
Okay.
All right. Installing it. Yeah. Ask sys. Okay, let me get the search. Oh no. Okay. All right. So email. No packages found for Gentoo kernel bin. Do I need to do some kind of?
I can't see what you typed, so I have no idea.
Why not?
I don't know because you got it kind of off the screen.
No, right here, the highlighted bit.
Where what?
You'll see it. The lag.
Oh, all right.
There you go.
Yeah,
Emerge
yeah.
config syskernel Gentoo kernel bin. I was just trying to get the binary kernel. That didn't go. On system. Oh, hold on. Hang on. All right. So we're at distribution kernels right here. Install the correct install kernel package. There. Before using the distribution kernels, please verify that the correct install. Okay, I think we missed a step. This is what we need. When using system deboot, but I'm not doing that.
You're not.
System D systems. Here we go. Emerge. Oh, this is okay. All right. I think I understand now what Click was saying. This is what.
You need System D.
Right. Oh, ooh, will this work? Failed. No, bunch failed. Yeah, this is what we were running into the last time, man. And when I just said screw it, and we went
I think
to
you
the
fixed it. You fixed it. Whatever you did.
No.
I don't know what you did.
But I didn't.
Because we failed in the stream, and then you said blah, blah, and then you went and fixed it, and I don't know.
And I remember I didn't fix it though. I didn't actually fix it. What I did was I gave up and went back to the RC OpenRC. I just said screw
that's
System
where
D.
you went OpenRC.
Right. I said screw System D. Let's go back to OpenRC and let's just follow the handbook word for word, because doing anything outside of that seems to be outside of the handbook's wheelhouse. This is what we were running into, the exact same problem. And
I didn't go GNOME, so I have no idea.
But I don't think what?
Yeah, I think it is.
It's a GNOME. Well, it's the GNOME hand. Well, no, it's not, because how could the profile be busted? There's no way they don't test it.
It's got to be the profile.
What?
Maybe you can't switch to the profile until you get some other base packages installed.
MakeOps
try
J1?
MakeOps J1.
Well, we had that set last time. That's how I had it set the last time, but I don't think that would... Hold on. Where's the first time it fails? Because it's gonna say kernel. It's kernel sources every single time. Oh my god, that's a lot. That's the same error we got before. Set when it is not set when it should be. And the first time, right here, unable to calculate Linux kernel version, and then it'll tell me that I'm missing the sources right down here somewhere. Oh, what's that? Okay, well, oh wait, but we said, oh wait, hold on. Oh wait. No, oh well, no, because we didn't do that command. It was the exclude HW data thing. Okay, that's what I was thinking, but that wouldn't have affected the latest. That. Unless it sets it somewhere.
Man, you got pumped.
Bumped what? Bumped where?
You got pumped. You got so excited that you might have had the solution.
Yeah, I was pretty pumped. But then I was brought back to reality. So, okay.
Reminded me of Hitchhiker's Guide, where they're like trapped in the Vogon ship, and he's like, "Oh wait, what's this?" He's like, "What? Where?" "Oh, nothing. We're gonna die after all."
Yeah.
Never mind. We're just gonna die anyway.
All right. He said, "Set J1." That's not. I don't think so though. What does this do? What does this line actually do?
Your jobs.
No. The package unmask. What does that actually do?
Oh, yeah, that sets you to that does set you to the testing thingy.
Okay, well, let's be scientific about this and make one change at a time. So J1, we'll run it again real quick. But okay, all right. Unstable branch. But yeah, it's just going to run into the kernel thing. I'm telling you, it's because we don't have the kernel and the kernel sources. That is why we can't compile against anything.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure when I installed Systemd, I installed some base things probably before I switched the profile. I switched the profile after I'd had some stuff installed. Likely the kernel, yes.
See, but the thing is that the OpenRC kernel doesn't actually do anything. It's a set amount of packages that don't have to compile against the kernel that you're going to end up using.
Why is it keep complaining that bash can't be found?
Oh, where do you see that?
Like all the time. If you scroll up, it just keeps repeating itself. Like
Well, Bash should have displayed an error message above that. You mean?
I'd have to read it. Let me refresh the stream. Where was it? I kept seeing like slash bin or so env and then bash not found or something. I might have been behind on the stream, to be honest.
Maybe.
Well, the delay doesn't help.
Yeah, I kept seeing like env bash not found or something.
See if we can go to the
All
top
right,
of that.
it's probably not a problem because that's probably just behind on the stream there.
Yeah, no, I just keep running into this. These variables not set when it should be. And then HW data not being there.
Right.
But I
So,
never
like I
Oh
was,
yeah, there it is right there. So it says emerging 2 of 280.
Yep.
It says user bin env bash no such file or directory.
Yeah, because I think we're missing stuff. Like I never did the @world update in the first place because I couldn't do the @world update because it was
Right.
requiring packages that needed to compile, but I can't compile those packages because I don't have the kernel and I don't have the kernel sources to compile against. So
right, which is why I'm saying like because I used like the base profile, got myself updated, got my kernel installed, then switched my profile.
right, yes, okay, but I won't be able to. Okay, so we started with just
You won't be able to what?
we failed back to just a system D system without GNOME, because that was the idea that we were just going to get a regular system with a command line and then be able to move on to the GNOME thing. But we
Yes.
couldn't do it either. We couldn't do that either for the same reason. But maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering. So, all right. So if I just do a non-GUI system with system D, is
I
that
believe so.
that's kind of what you're saying you did, right? And then you switched
I
profiles to
believe
the.
that's the way I did it. Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's
List out your profiles again.
Yeah, we didn't actually do anything that succeeded after selecting the profile. So select
Correct.
profile list. And so we want the non-desktop version of this. Oh, so you know what we need? Dan, you know what we need? You know what we need? The one I said at the very beginning. We need 23.
Do you want merged? Do you want the merged one though?
Well, isn't that what all the Linux systems are going to eventually? They're
I don't know. I didn't even try that. I think I just used the regular system. D
okay.
one.
See, if you read the news,
I think for the sake of like what most people would have done, I think 22 would have been the better move.
maybe. Well, that's what was selected in the first place. And that would make sense that the live installer
Right,
would
'cause
have.
that's what came on the disk, and that's essentially
Right.
what I did when I did it too. Yeah.
Right. So, but what I want to be able to do is not do. Is not do that. Is
Why?
because I want the system that I want after I reboot. Like,
You can switch your profile after you get some stuff installed. You
okay.
don't have to reboot.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, but we're way off script. Like, the handbook doesn't
course.
cover. The handbook doesn't really, unless it's Plasma. Apparently,
Well, the handbook doesn't tell you to change your profile yet, right?
It did. No, this was
No,
this was the exact.
I
It was
it?
choosing the right profile.
Yeah.
Right here. Here we
I
go.
guess-
Let me get it on the screen. There we go.
You can give 23 a shot, see what happens.
I mean, I think that's what we're gonna do. Click mention to use elognd. Oh, not elognd. Emerge
Yeah,
UDN.
that comes in further down the road, though.
Yeah.
I feel like...
With no kernel, I don't think we can get anything. Unless it's like baked into the ISO, the system ISO that you used to boot this
Let's give
thing.
this a whirl. Let's give this
right.
the 22 or 23. or
All the
whatever
way
you got
back.
there.
Select profile set 22, not merged user. Okay, fine. Because after that, you do the @world. Yeah.
Yeah, then do your
And I'm
update.
pretty sure this will work because this is what came on the disk, so that would make sense.
Right. Then you can install some other good stuff.
All right. Nope,
Yeah, give that
failed.
a whirl.
Wow. What are we? What? Okay, I don't even know what I missed at this point. Kazuya, I
You're
believe
missing
you.
everything.
I believe you, Kazuya.
You're missing everything. Absolutely everything.
But there's so okay, all right. I must have made a mistake. But I was able to mount all the bits. I moved over the resolve.conf so we can get internet. We did the Chirut stuff.
I'm not gonna open this up in my own.
Yeah, sorry, I'm kind of scrolling through it kind of fast and then I forget to put it at the bottom.
No, you're all right.
So look, here we go. So sourced the Eds profile, exported export PS1. Yeah. For that. So we're good there.
How many people in your life, in your personal life, do you think would enjoy watching this?
Maybe one. Maybe one. And
Yeah, I don't think anybody.
Right.
Yeah, but
I was like, there's a lot of text and a lot of just like random jargon and stuff. And
oh yeah, that's for sure.
right.
Just you guys. That's it.
You're the next ninja, Leo. Just put it that way.
That's
You're
pretty
gonna have
much it.
hundreds of thousands of viewers.
Yeah. It's definitely mounted in EFI. That's mounted in,
Sorry, it
oh
just
yeah.
tickles me.
So right there. So those are there. Oh yeah, that's right. I had to fix it. I had to unmount that. That's right. All right. Emerge. WebRSync. We did do that. Oh, maybe I need to, no, because we didn't select the profile at that point. So that wouldn't have mattered. Okay. That's optional. Okay, so we skipped that bit. We skipped the news.
Do you
Yeah,
guys hate FedEx as much as I do?
Maybe. Kazi, I did do
Yeah.
that. We did go back to that. So
They seem okay here.
oh wait, what is it? E select. Oh, list profile. List profile, right? No, hold on. Profile list. I got it backwards. That's what I have selected now, right? Right here.
22.
This is okay. So I downloaded the disk. I downloaded the System D stage 3, loaded that up, cherooted, did all that madness. Came in here. We decided because the whole point was to have this merged user gnome System D, but ran into some compilation issues because it was complaining about the kernel. So
No,
Maybe
you
try
need
number 7?
profile 1.
no, absolutely not. This will put me in the same spot that I was in the first place. I want System D.
You can get it though.
But then I have to replace OpenRC with it.
That's not even going to install OpenRC, I don't think.
How does it not install any kind of init system?
At least I don't think it does.
I mean, if it doesn't specify System D, wouldn't it default to OpenRC?
Well, right, because that's what profile 1 is. So, okay, so Kazuya says, let's see, emerge WebRSync. Okay, well, let's do that first. Let's emerge WebRSync. Let's do that real quick. Okay, so it's identical, so nothing to do. And then emerge sync. Oh, okay. So the optional bit. I should do the optional bit.
Well, it'll update it further.
Well, because what does it do? Suppose
It does further updates. Further updates of the cache.
Okay. Oh, on slow terminals. Well, I don't have one of those. Okay. So we'll let that do that thing. And then we need to... Oh, what are all those options, though? AV... So...
Avodinu.
Avu
everyone
Denu.
knows.
That's ask yeah.
Verbose.
Update.
Update. and then the
New
other.
use.
Oh, new use? Is that real?
New use is a thing. Yes.
Okay, so those. No. New use is a thing, but I've always used the BSD option, the -- new use thing.
Oh yeah, this is the shorthand.
Yeah. See, and we were talking about this. Was it one of the episodes or was it one of the live streams?
It was one of the episodes, I
where
think, or maybe it was live.
I don't
maybe it was
like
live.
typing the BSD options, but man, do I appreciate it when they're typed out for me, because it's very obvious what that command is going to do. And then you run into something like, little a, little v, little u, big D, big N, big U, and you're like, huh? What is that? What does any of that mean?
You got to look at it. Oh yeah, that's what that one is.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what that is. Yeah.
Yep.
No, you got to run through it.
Yeah.
It's a bit more of a
Rosetta
mental.
Stone. Yeah.
I appreciate
But
the
it-
shorthand, but it's hard to understand if you don't know already going in what those mean.
Yeah, that's funny enough. Like working with PowerShell, that's how I feel. Like it's nice sometimes when I know what the thing is asking for, but man, I wish I didn't have to type so much.
Yeah. All right. So I just want to see. I do not expect anybody to just tell me what these are, but I want to know. So, see, this is the result. This is what happens when you tell people not to just copy pasta stuff from the internet. This is exactly what happens. You end up in the man page, and then someone has to go look, and then you're like, "Oh my God, just run the command I gave you." And then I'm like,
Right, but then you never have to look again.
"Exactly."
I think it's in the handbook page.
Is it? Okay, so A is ask.
so.
That is correct.
Right.
Let's see. V is verbose. I know that. U
It
is
yep.
update. I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
Oh my God, there's
Yep.
so many options. Look at this.
And N is new use. I'm pretty sure. Deep is D.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, so that's the same exact command I was running before. But
Pretty much.
But just shorter. Yeah.
look, ask, verbose, update, deep, new use. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah, ask, verbose, update, deep. So new use, not yet, Kazuya. Let me hit enter. You know what? Let me write it the exact way that you wrote it, just in case one of those things doesn't actually directly match up to what I was thinking. AVUDNU. But I don't think anything changed. It didn't pull in kernel sources. So this, maybe it's the profile change. We'll see. No, failed. A bunch failed. So, and this is the stage that I downloaded. So it should have the stuff baked in, right?
Really confused why it's not finding bash.
Did we miss a mount?
Well, hold on. I can show you all the mounts.
But you
Nope,
won't see
nope.
that until you get out of the cheroot.
Well, let me get out of there. You have export DNS. Yes. Oh yeah, it's not an internet issue. We ran into that just for fun. All right. So here from 38 to 44 are the mounts. Let me go back to the mount part. Oh, there it
Because
is.
there's one that says bash, like it should be mounted, no?
Types rbind, make rslave, rbind, make rslave, bind, make slave. That's all of them. They're all there. And then
Right,
chroot,
and then
mount
you
gentoo,
chroot
bin
with
bash.
The bash shell.
Yeah, I don't think you're being a dick at all. I just don't know. This happened the last time, too. So, and it's not like we went off script that much. I chose
That's
a
why I
different.
was wondering if you missed a mount or something.
Yeah, no. I chose a
It's not
different.
using something from the host that it should be.
Is that the case? But it's not in there.
Look at the handbook where the mounts are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I already did. They're sorry. There you go. You can see now on the stream. From 38 to 44, it's the same mounts. Because those are literally copy pasted. And I don't expect anybody Click and Kazi, I don't expect anybody to fix these problems for me or anything like that. But I do feel like Because since it's the second time, there's got to be something that's missing from the
there a
handbook,
way you
or
can,
I'm
like,
just
sort
not
of
understanding
reinstall?
something from the handbook. What's that?
Is there a way you can like just sort of run the? I really don't know like the terminology for this, but basically when you build up /mnt/gentoo,
Uh-huh.
like whatever the command is for that,
No,
like
you're looking at it.
rerun that just to like maybe something's missing. Just
So mount them again?
I think it's the stage 3, right? The stage 3.
Well, just do a mount, and it should show you all your mounts.
So, oh, mount.
No, so when you copy like the stage 3 to /mnt gentoo,
Yeah, that's
did
all
bash,
this.
Did bash end up in the right place?
Where should it be? Bin bash, right?
Bin.
In bash, right?
Yeah.
But
There it is. And I mean, for the MNT Gentoo bin bash.
so the complaint was in the error was something about like env looking for bash.
Kazuya asked for the make conf. I'll look at that.
Which should also be in bin.
Yeah.
What should be?
Env.
ENV? It's all there.
Yeah.
And then, so make conf, so that's, oh no, can't, Gentoo, it's Etsy, portage, make.conf. Kazuya says, you don't need the step where you mounted proc. Yeah, but I'm not on the Arch disk. That's what Click mentioned. I'm just on the Gentoo disk. I'm following as closely to the handbook as possible. We made that change to the profile, but that was the only deviation from the handbook that we made, outside of I guess systemd. But I downloaded the systemd stage 3, so I feel like that should work. We did package unmask AMD 64 to get us onto unstable, but I don't feel like that have anything to do with not being able to compile some stuff. And then we changed jobs from 4 to 1 earlier to try and kind of get around some stuff as well.
Use O2 instead of O3.
Well, right, but that's the thing though. Like, we still have to compile stuff. Okay, I will do it. But the error was telling me that it was missing some stuff, and it was pointing toward the kernel.
Mine says accept keywords. Yes, that is correct. Accept keywords equals the tilde AMD 64. Not whatever that says. So maybe it's hung up on it can't parse your make conf file.
Okay, I believe that. So what? All right, so I'm gonna do all of these suggestions so far. So go from O3 to O2. I can do that.
The package unmask thing is not what I have.
All right, hold on. All right. Well, I know you don't have that because that was something that was recommended to get.
No, I'm on the unstable branch, but that's not how mine is written. It says accept keywords, accept _ keywords.
All right. So I don't. Okay, I'll get back in the chroot and I'll do that. All right. So Click. This is not your fault at all, dude. I'm telling you, we have been in this exact same situation before. This is not you or anything that you've suggested at all.
So are you're in the chroot now? Like you're in the actual system?
No, not yet. I'm still messing with the files that I will have access to in the chroot, but I'm not chrooted yet. So I changed common flags from O3 to O2. I mean, I want O3. I will eventually go O3, but for now, just to be as close to the handbook as possible, we'll go to O2. Make ops J4. I mean, we did the math on it. I mean, J4 is as far as I should go. This is the way the handbook is mentioning it.
You don't have enough processor cores to go higher.
Yeah,
I don't feel.
I've got a 2-core 4-thread system. I don't want to go higher than J4. I would go J6, as you mentioned, Kazuya, but I just don't have the CPU to support that. The use flags came straight from the handbook as well. I've commented out the AMD 64, which is cool. That's cool too.
Yeah, it's written wrong anyway, though, so you may want to change it now.
Uh-oh.
So I saw an issue.
What's written
in
wrong?
regards to that bash env thing. So it's actually /usr/bin/env. It's giving you the error.
Oh, I'll
There
check.
should be a symbolic link of between /bin env and /usr bin env.
All right.
And that if that link is broken or not working, then that would give you that error. About the bash thing.
Maybe. Okay, I'll check that. But Dan, you said there was something that was miswritten.
It should not be package unmask. You got to get rid of that. That's not right.
So it's commented out. I'll just go ahead and get rid of it.
No, I know, but I'm just saying if you go to uncommented, it still isn't going to work
All right.
because it needs to be except underscore keywords.
All right. Got it. It's all gone. All right. So that's gone. I'm just it won't hurt to just remount these things. Let me just run through these.
If it's mounted, it'll just stay mounted. But
Yeah. So I'm just going to rerun through these things just in case. I know this is why you do the arch disk thing. I know.
yeah, well, then you don't miss one, and you get it. You don't
Right.
copy them wrong, all that jazz, right?
Right.
Yeah.
But
No,
this way.
some genius made a script there, and that was a really good idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
Arch-True was a brilliant move.
Before I cheroot in, let me look from here. The path to that was user bin. Is that what you said, Adam?
User bin env.
No, user bin env. It's there, and it links where it needs
well-
to be.
Well, is Arch True even on the live disk? It's not on this live disk, right?
Oh my God, it is. What?
So we've been doing this wrong all the time.
Well, the handbook didn't tell us that.
No, why would they tell you that?
All right. Oh, hold on. All right. So that's some bits. Export. Okay. So I'm not in the cheroot yet. I don't need to export the stuff yet. So we'll do. Okay. Let me just handbook stuff. Oh, not hard cheroot.
No.
All right. So cheroot in. Sourcing Etsy profile. Export
Yeah,
PS1. All right. So we are in.
right, Kazi. But we were trying to follow the directions.
Seriously that I mean that could totally be the issue if we just used arch cheroot instead of cherooting manually. The issue.
Maybe they need to wad the directions up and throw them away.
Wait. LSBLK is not on here? Why is DF not on here? Are these commands not? What?
No, you had the Etsy profile sourced, I believe, right?
Right.
I can't see what you got going on here because it's all fuzzy on me.
Oh, all right.
No. It's now it's back up to 1080.
All right. Let me see if. Okay. What? Hold on. Something went really wrong. That was nobody else's fault. But what? What happened here? So I got nothing. I cherooted in. Sourced the profile. Sourced or exported PS1.
Did source Etsy profile. I guess you could do it again.
No, that's not it. There's a separate problem here now as well. The plot thickens.
Did you remount over things?
I did.
Maybe.
Oh, is that what it is? I have to unmount all that and then remount it?
Gross.
I mean, that would make sense. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, so get out of the cheroot. If I just run these... Yeah, if I U-mount all of these, that will do it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So you mount that. See, I said it wouldn't hurt to...
And it did.
Oh, because I'm in it. Hold on. Oh. Oh, because I'm in MNT. All right. Well, let me just go here then. What?
Oh, I got you.
So what's going on here? Hold on.
But
You probably need to
when you mounted it, you mounted it in the wrong spot.
Oh, I sure did. I was in the Chirrut when how did I do that? Okay. Well, the problem's up to this point were real problems.
No, you weren't in the Chirrut. You were in that directory, but which is in the Chirrut. So I don't know what that did.
Oh, okay. So I borked it pretty much. But all right, hang on. What's mounted that shouldn't be mounted? So mount Gentoo run. Yeah. See, Kazuya, that's the thing, though. It actually is, if you follow the handbook exactly and don't use systemd. Because as soon as we stepped back and started doing it exactly the way the handbook said, we actually had a pretty easy time. But I want systemd and I want GNOME, and I'd like to be able to just get a working system from the get-go. And we found out that you need a kernel and the kernel sources to be able to compile against to be able to get a system installed and then to reboot into that system. I don't want to have to do all those extra steps. Yeah, no, you're right. You're exactly right. Exactly. If you are okay with OpenRC, if you are okay with rebooting into I don't even think I need a GUI to begin with. I can install that later. But deviating from the handbook as someone that doesn't know the cool ins and outs of Gentoo, this is where we end up. And I borked it with the mounts, but man.
Well, a reboot would fix that, right?
Well, yeah, I can do that, but we're about at the end of the time, so we might have to pick it up next time, which is fine. But I think I'm going to try it again off stream, because I think we're running into the situation where I think just doing systemd at all, but you said you didn't have any trouble with that.
Yeah, but I didn't install a GUI.
Right off the bat. And I guess my problem is that I want a working system when I reboot. Well, not even necessarily a working system.
Well, I did have a working system when I rebooted.
Sorry.
I installed the GUI, or the .GUI. I installed the regular base system.
Yeah.
Switched my profiles, and then I could install the other bits, right?
Right.
I might have rebooted, but I had the base system installed, right?
Yeah. And Kazuya, that's fine. We chose systemd. OpenRC is what worked. When we chose OpenRC, I wanted systemd the first time, and when we got to this point, things wouldn't compile because it told us we didn't have kernels or kernel sources, and I understood that, but I just at the time didn't know how to install that, just to put that on the system so that I could compile against it. So I decided to just back everything up and then go to OpenRC, use OpenRC, and then we got a working system pretty quickly after that. I think that was
it does come together pretty quick.
Yeah. But now that I chose systemd again, that's really where it fell apart. Yeah, right. And the handbook does not mention that click. That's exactly what I'm saying. That is exactly it. Because it doesn't take you to the kernel stuff until the next page. It's telling you to choose a profile, and it doesn't, and this is my exact complaint last time, Dan.
It's not ready for that. It's not ready for that yet.
Yeah, choosing, select your profile. It even says it, the way that it says it. Choosing the right profile.
Right.
I mean, you're meant to choose your profile at this point, and when you do, if you choose a profile that I don't know if it's even stage 3 or the boot disk or whatever isn't ready for, it's not going to give it to you because you need a kernel and the kernel sources specifically to be able to compile against. But you don't get that until the next page. So it doesn't tell you to even consider installing a kernel until installing a distribution kernel. There we go. Let me get it on stream. I keep forgetting. Until you're here. And you can do that when you don't change your profile from the original OpenRC one. If you don't change that, it works. Everything works. From here, from the point that we were at to here to beyond. It all works because we did it like 2 live streams ago. We did that, and it worked. Yeah, removing E login D.
Right.
Yeah, and so, I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's it, right? Just do not touch anything, and at world update, and move on. I don't know. I guess I expected too much, and this is not a bad thing.
I think some of it is getting your system updated, so then you can change the packages, right? Because, getting the things installed that need to get installed and updated, and then switching, I think was why I had success.
But so you started with systemd stage 3?
Yes, on my VM I did.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on.
So I have 2 machines.
Yeah.
I have a VM and I have my laptop.
Mm-hmm.
On the VM, I installed systemd. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
On the laptop, no, it's OpenRC.
Oh, so you went the path of least resistance on the laptop. This is what I should have done. What I should have done, but that's not what I want though. Like the entire point of Gentoo is to be able to cobble together a system that you want, and what I want is systemd with GNOME. The blocker is that without much deeper Gentoo knowledge of how these things work together and why these errors are coming in the first place, because before I mucked up the mounts, we were getting the same error messages.
Right. No, that's what he was saying, Kazi, is that he installed it on his VM and went through some of these pain points, right?
I have a... Okay, it might be down. I might not... Oh, I didn't turn it back on. Hang on. Actually, hang on. Let me turn it back. I do. Kazi, hang on. I'll even prove it. We're running on GNOME, too. I have one. It is working. This one. Start it. Yeah, it's dead. Let me see. Hold on, I gotta add... Oh, man, you don't even get to see it boot. Boo. Oh, there it goes. Cool. There. Yeah, look, this is full-on Gentoo with GNOME and everything. Uh-oh. Oh, pff. If I knew my passwords right. Yeah, it's not a problem of getting a working Gentoo system. We have that. I have that right now. It's a problem of deciding that I wanted something that the handbook didn't explain how to get there specifically.
Right.
Because the
Which
handbook...
is why you kind of got to go, I feel like, so here's where I feel like maybe looking at the GNOME portion of the handbook might help.
Maybe. There's a, before you go too far, profile, systemd... Oh, I swear to God, watch.
Yeah, I don't know. We can't see that.
So installation, profile, systemd... Read the systemd documentation. Oh my God. So that wasn't presented to me at all. Oh my God. 1.1, the kernel. Hang on.
I can't see you.
Yeah,
well, you're...
GNOME isn't
Oh, yeah, GNOME's too big. No. Get out of here, GNOME. And get out of here, terminal. Where's the terminal? Is that... Yeah, that's terminal. Okay, look, here we go. Let me even make it bigger.
There we go.
Because I think
now,
what
now I can see what's happening.
this is it, dude. This is it. Holy crap. That's the one. Icarus said System D is good for servers as it can parallel load services, which servers have many of. But don't desktops have a lot of services too? Well, I guess they don't really. I guess it depends, right? I guess what you mean by services is like an email service and a web server service and a database service and all that kind of thing. Yeah. But here's the thing, though, is that I guess, Click, this is the thing that I should have known that if I chose the GNOME one, that I should have abandoned temporarily the handbook, the handbook where I was at, to go to the GNOME guide, which when you go down to system, so installation, profile, system D, then that tells you to go to the system D documentation, and under installation and the kernel, it tells you to emerge ask syskernel Gentoo sources. And this is what I needed. This is what I needed right here. That would have solved the problem.
Well, let's try it.
So, well, I
you
can't.
now.
I broke the mouse.
You broke it.
Yeah.
You broke it.
Yeah, so that's probably it. See, Kazuya, I like your thought. I like going, the Zen kernel, but, is there a page in the handbook for the Zen kernel that I need to know about that
Probably.
that would tell me some step that I might miss going from something else? And I think this is I think this is the problem. Not with you at all, not with anybody that's been helping at all. And I appreciate that a lot. I think this happens a lot with people that know stuff and people that don't. And you kind of forget stuff, right? Like, in the best intention kind of way. Like, sometimes there's a step that gets missed along the way. And in my case, that step was going through here. And then when I hit, where was it? Right here, actually, at the beginning of this one. Where was it? Right here.
Yeah,
at the base.
Yeah, Leo would be able to get it solved. He just needs to do a reboot, and basically that'll clear out all his mounts, and then he can mount things back up.
Oh yeah, I need to reboot.
Go after it again.
I just need to reboot, and everything would be good. I can't reboot because I have to go to the other room to choose the right boot device. But yeah. This was not a problem with anybody else at all. But yeah, once we got to the point where we were emerging at world, I should have gone here to the GNOME thing, hit system D with GNOME, and then it would have pointed me here, and then it would have told me to emerge this, Gentoo sources, and that would have put the sources in, what was it, like user Linux source or something like that, and then I would have been able to go back and then emerge at world. That's the problem. That was what would have fixed me. But, and I guess I don't know, I'm coming from the Arch Wiki, right? Where there's always a link to the one thing. Like, if you make this decision, here's a link to that wiki page.
It sends you to it, yes.
Yeah. And I don't know if the Gentoo handbook is looking to be like that. If they are, they should have a link to the GNOME and the KDE and the whatever desktops are supported. But yeah, it was mostly me getting.
Yeah, Click says no, but I wonder if so. Click, do you use GNOME or do you use a different desktop environment?
That's interesting. Well, then, Click. If that's the case, then I think if that's the case, maybe that's it. But if it's the case,
that's different somehow. Yeah,
that you can get to that point without having to go through those extra hoops, then it's got to be a problem of the way that the handbook is written.
Or the stage 3 download that you had.
Right. I mean, what I need for it to do, like what I would expect a stage 3 to do is plop a kernel and kernel sources down in there that I can compile against. But that wouldn't work though, because when you emerge or you emate, whatever it is, whenever you get the new list of stuff, emerge WebRSync, when you do that, you get the new list of sources that will point to a different kernel, and it will want to bring in that new kernel. I suppose, I mean, it's Gentoo, so you can just sidestep that, and maybe that's what needs to happen in the handbook, that you can have a command that sidesteps the new kernel and just uses what's on disk to compile against. But I guarantee you, Click, I'll be back. We'll be back in 2 weeks. And man, I would put money. I'll put money on if I go through these steps. If I just bring in the kernel sources. What was it? This one. Emerge asks syskernel Gentoo sources. I bet if I bring that in, then I'll be good.
Yeah, so Click. Yeah, it doesn't look like it'll compile anything.
No,
well,
because
not right now, and it's broken. But
no,
like it wasn't compiling anything.
I can go back up a little bit, and it'll tell you that you can see the error messages. Because when I remounted everything, it broke everything. That was my bad. Let me see. That's the list. Let me get down to the.
Yeah, you're gonna have to put it back up on the screen.
Oh, whoops! Thanks. That's why I love you, Dan.
That's what I'm here for.
You're the only one that'll tell me, Leo, you're stupid. Click the eyeball. Oh, okay, got it.
I didn't say that.
No. I heard it. I heard it in your voice. That's what it was. Yeah. This is the first error you come up to. No such file or directory. But and that's what Adam was getting onto. That like maybe something wasn't mounted. But when you come down a little further, right here, this is the error that I hooked onto the first time when we went through the first time. This is why we failed down to just using OpenRC, because I'm like, the only thing it can't do is compile against the kernel because we didn't have it, because this command, emerge, that's on the screen. Emerge asks syskernel Gentoo sources. When I pull those in, I'll have a kernel to compile against, and this will be okay.
I feel like those are all supposed to be symlinks, though.
They are. They are. It pulls it down and links it where it needs to go. I don't actually think it puts it into...
Well, I thought that's what the mounts were supposed to do for you.
Right, but I mean, we went through the mounts the last time too, and we ended up with the same problem. And then I chose the regular system D with no GUI.
I just thought that's what they were supposed to do.
Yeah. So I think I know the path forward now.
I just need to take another run at it.
Yeah, Click. Yeah. I do too. But yeah, we usually only do these for a couple hours, and we're past the couple hour mark. I know this is it, man. I know it's it. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna test it solo, and then when we come back, we'll just do this all again, but way faster. Let me see. Hold on. You know what? I don't know that You know what? I'm gonna give it one last shot. I don't know that it was. All the mounts were messed up. Hang on. Where was the mount thing so I can unmount what I can unmount? And then we'll just hit it from there. Right here. Okay. So it wouldn't let me unmount that bit, but maybe... Oh, no, you mount. Oh, no. Okay. All right. So maybe some of this... Actually, though, sys and dev... are okay. I don't know that I'll be needing to do that. Hang on. Maybe. Oop. Okay, that one unmounted. So let me just let me see if I can break it worse. I'm gonna just run through these. If I can bring in something silly, I'll actually try the kernel sources real quick. This is where I should have done the arch root at this point. Okay. Then If I can't LSBLK, then I know I've still got a busted machine.
Still in the live CD, all right? Oh, that's the.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna
There
work.
you go.
Yeah, emerge it. Oh, whoa, hold on. Wait. How badly broken is it if I can still run emerge? Hold on. At this point, yeah, no. Okay, so it's complaining about that. All right, we'll go back. Yeah, Icarus.
All right. Well, this will be fun for the next time.
Yeah. This is. I don't think this is anybody's fault but mine, to be honest. So I'm gonna come back and we're gonna make this work. We're gonna end up with a running Gentoo system. I don't care how long it takes.
Yeah. I mean, got a whole season.
Yep. All right, but I learned something though. I need to stop I need to stop following the handbook as closely and as hard as I did, and be okay with finding each individual thing that I care about. Like I need to find the systemd page of the handbook.
I guess that's it. It doesn't guide you to researching all the bits and bobs.
Right. And I think that would, yeah, that's a holdover from Arch. Because I think they make a very big point of saying, if you make this decision, here's a link to that. If you make this decision, here's a link to that. And Gentoo is a bit more hands-off than that. So if I know I want systemd, I should have had the systemd handbook page open. If I know I wanted GNOME, I should have had that handbook page open. And I should have been, and for as weird as it sounds, I should have had all 3 pages open, verifying with each page before I took the next step. I think that's something that I didn't do, but I should do next time. Yeah. And I think I'm telling you, man, it's that one command. Dan, I'm going to do it again. I'm telling you, I'm going to do it. And
you let me know.
If I get a working GNOME system, it's going to be real sad. I'm going to end up with a working GNOME system, Dan, and I'm going to have to blow it away just so we can do this live stream again.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be real sad when I have to do it, though.
Yeah, you could always do another VM.
Yeah.
But all you need to do is get past the part where you're at. And then once you do that, you can now I'll finish the rest on the stream.
Right? Then you can go rewrite the Gentoo handbook.
Well, that how cool would that be, though, right? Like that I added a little bit. But they haven't updated it since 2015. How willing...
You could be the one to bring it into the modern times.
Peer pressure strong, man.
That's true.
I'm trying.
Click, you're right. I do like the Arch Wiki stuff. But, I mean, the Gentoo stuff
all
is...
the time for stuff, yeah.
Yeah, it's very well documented for... If that's what you're looking for, you got to land on the right page. I think that's what the Arch Wiki has that the Gentoo Wiki doesn't.
It's a good reference, not a handbook.
Yeah.
I think that's the difference, right? One's a handbook, one's a reference guide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I didn't take you to mean the distros. Arch is its own weird little monster.
Oh yeah.
Arch Wiki is almost just like a compilation of like cheat sheets for the distro rather than like an explanation of.
That's a good way to put it.
How to build things.
When we did our Arch episode, that's exactly what I said. That like you could not understand anything on the page, but if you copied and pasted and like SDA lined up, you could just copy pasta everything on the page and end up with a working Arch system, which is exactly why I think they came out with the Arch installer, because that's all most people were doing anyway.
Well, and that's pretty much what the Arch installer does.
Exactly. Yeah. So why even bother going through all of the rigmarole to get that done when nobody reads it anyway? But I took the you should read it and understand it to the Gentoo handbook and brought too much of the Arch with me. I think that's what happened.
There's still time to learn.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we got the working GNOME desktop, man. I guess it depends on what it is that I need to learn, right?
Anyway, that's a next time thing, I guess.
Yeah. That's what I wanted. There. Look, it works. It actually does work. But yeah, we'll come back here in a couple of weeks. Right? Yeah.
2. Yeah.
Yeah. 2. Come back in a couple of weeks and do this all over again And if I have to blow away that
Absolutely.
Gentoo gnome machine, then, well, I will. And we'll do it all over again just so I can have another working system. Because I'm actually pretty excited about that. I need me a Gentoo system. Yeah,
All right.
Kazi, I
Yeah,
agree.
it has been fun. Really appreciate everybody showing up and chatting along with us and keeping us going.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I will not forget the tips, Click and Kazuya. I will not. I'm Zen Kernel 03. I got it. I need to suck less at Gentoo first, though. But
Alrighty.
until then, until the next time,
See y'all.
see y'all later.
Good times.